If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. This was said by John Quincy Adams. Hi, my name is Kyla Green. Almost 3 years ago as a freshman, I decided to run for a chapter office. So I turned in my application and waited, not knowing much. Almost a week passed and I got told my speeches were in 2 days. As a freshman, I had no idea what my speech should say, other than vote for me. The next day, I still had no speech. Speech day arrives and I'm scrambling to put something together. The bell rings for 7th period to end and it's time to give my speech. Needless to say, I bombed it. But that year, I served as your chaplain. Currently, I serve as your chapter treasurer. Today, I stand before you running for a position of leadership in our Ffa chapter for a 3rd year in a row. I believe there are 3 major skills or qualities that make up leadership. Positivity, towards new opportunities, new environments, and towards new challenges. Teamwork, working with the fellow officers, advisors, and you, our chapter members themselves. And last but not least, respect. For you, my fellow officers, advisors, and the blue jacket I wear, not only representing my state, but my school. Through my involvement in FFA these last few years, I have developed qualities and many others that have helped me along the way to serve as your chapter officer. As a senior, I would like to use my last year at Thomas Downey High School to serve you and our growing chapter.
Hi, my name is Bryson Betancourt, and if I was voting for an FFA officer right now, there would be some things I would be looking for in a speech. Like, does this candidate show their dedication to the FFA, exhibit passion for the FFA, and possess natural leadership qualities? Well, can't really show those things in a speech. You can't just speak out a little dedication here, and a bit of passion there, or some leadership right there. You have to show it outside of the speech, using specific examples. For example, this is my 2nd year raising a market hog. Last year, my pig was behind in her weight, so I was out there at the farm twice or 3 times a day, making her eat. In my opinion, that shows a lot of dedication and a bit of passion. I am also part of the livestock judging team, which also shows my passion for animals and the FFA. By running for office as a current freshman, I plan to show my leadership as well as improve it. Now remember, it is Bryson Betancourt for dedication, passion, and leadership. I should be your choice for the 2017-2018 Thomas Downey High School FFA Officer Team. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Gabby Medeiros. I joined the FFA program last year, my freshman year. I knew I wanted to be involved in the FFA program since I was a small child. I always loved working with animals and always was around my cousin's SAE projects. Being an officer would allow me opportunities to show the teamwork and being a positive example for others, in which I learned as a Girl Scout for the past 8 years. Last year I had a market hog and I am doing the same this year. This year I joined the livestock judging team. It has helped me in what to look for in quality livestock and build my confidence in public speaking, in which I feel will help me as an officer. Not everyone is born a leader, but everyone has a chance to become a great one. By taking the opportunity to become an chapter officer, I'm giving myself the chance of a lifetime to earn countless leadership skills that I will use on forever. Becoming a chapter officer will make my time at Thomas Downey High School even more enjoyable. It will help build several strong relationships with many different types of people. I'd appreciate your vote. It also would be an honor and a privilege to be a part of the Thomas Downey FFA officer team in the 2017-2018 year. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Peyton Connor. In fact, maybe Peyton Manning. I'm running for your 2017 to 2018 officer team. As like Peyton Manning, I know how to run a team and go for all those touchdowns. I'm extremely committed to FFA or agriculture in general. If I'm elected, I will communicate with our chapter for all of our events and activities. With other aspects of my life, I have strived to be a team player in order to improve myself and others. As with other aspects of my life, I've given up going out with friends to take care of animals and others. I've led many groups and other programs. I've had to step up to the game to improve all of my pursuits. Remember, I'm Peyton Connor. Or is it Connor Peyton? I hate it when the sub calls me by my last name.
Born and raised, knowing nothing about FFA, felt this way until till I was in the ninth grade. Sometimes I wondered what FFA was all about. Then it came to me once I started my first stat class. Okay, I hear ya. Stop singing. My dogs are howling. I agree with all of you. I may not be the best singer. In fact, far from it. But today, I am not here to try to show off my singing skills. I am here to show you how passionate I am about being an FFA officer. I am willing to do whatever it takes to be a successful FFA officer. Yeah, even singing. Anyone have a moment when they look at someone and then, whoa, double take, then suddenly have the feeling of, oh my gosh, I don't think I have ever felt like that before? Well, let me be the first to raise my hand and say, yeah, that would be me. I walked into my ag class first day of school and went, wow, so happy to see so many people as interested as I am in FFA. But I am here to let you know, as me being your 2017-2018 FFA officer, I'm going to make sure that there are even more kids being involved in FFA. Not to just be in an ag class, but to be a part of FFA. It is my goal to make our FFA chapter something all students want to be a part of. Really? You're going to make all of us that are sitting in this class want to be a part of FFA? Like actually be involved in it? Yeah, it would certainly be my goal. Here are some things I have thought about already. Things I wish I would have known before my freshman year. Before I became a freshman, I had no idea what FFA was. In fact, I remember going to the Turlock Fair a few times when I was in 8th grade. I remember high schoolers from a lot of schools, including Downey High, wearing blue FFA jackets, just like the one I have on now, showing animals. My mom told me she was in FFA when she was in high school. I can remember thinking, I can't wait until I am in high school to be able to show an animal someday. Little did I know, I could have actually been doing it that summer. Yes, even before I was actually in high school. Even now, I would have not had this chance to show if I hadn't joined FFA. As an officer, I can make sure that incoming freshmen know what opportunities they have in FFA before they enter high school. But showing an animal is not the only benefit of being an FFA. I have had many great experiences this year in FFA. Some of these are going on field days, such as judging competitions, creed speaking contests, best informed green hand, FFA conferences, for example, the GLC conference and the state conference. After going to GLC, I knew that FFA was where I wanted to be. I met so many people so quickly and we became friends. All of us were new to FFA. I have so many great memories about this trip. But the best things was meeting my new friends. I was so sad to go home. My point is that FFA isn't only about animals or crops or etc., but it is a chance to meet people, gain leadership skills, and have a great time together. So when it is time to vote for your 2017-2018 chapter officers, I hope I have given you all reasons to vote for me. Thank you.
I've made a family away from home, and I wouldn't want to change it for the world. I've been involved with everything from speaking competitions to raising a pig every summer since 8th grade, and honestly, it has shaped me to be the person I am today, and I couldn't ask for anything more. Being that this year will be my final year, thank gosh, I really want to push this chapter to do great things, because I know we can accomplish them if we put forth the effort. I have a great passion for FFA, and I want to share it with the rest of you, because I know how important it is to me. Some of you guys will agree with me, some of you don't care, and others they just don't know what FFA is, and that's completely fine. But with your vote for me to be a future chapter officer would mean the world to me. So vote Ileana Prada for your 2017-2018 chapter officer. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Cecilia Purdue. I am currently a junior here at Thomas Downey High School, and I am running for our 2017-2018 FFA officer team. The other day when I was attempting to write this speech, I could not whatsoever think of a topic. So I decided to put on some music to hype myself up, get my brain flowing, and eventually get it finished. So I went straight to my Spotify, scrolled through my endless number of playlists, and put on the one and only Queen Bee. That's Beyonce for those of you who don't know. And as I was sitting there jamming out, and I hate to admit it, dancing horribly, I got it. Music. Music is able to easily get a person going and ultimately get the task at hand done in a fun way. I believe that being an upbeat, fun, and motivational leader could just as easily do those things as well. I can help my team achieve their goals by finding a way to work as a unit and problem solve to maintain success. I personally want to contribute anything I have to offer to make our team the best it can be. So all in all, in our next school year, I plan to make it a fun one for everyone.
And to quote the Queen herself, I don't like to gamble, but if there's one thing I'm willing to bet on, it's myself. So let's bring back the music in our chapter and vote Cecilia Purdue for our 2017-2018 FFA officer team.